Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in today. We'd like to welcome you to Husky Field for your matchup for your Hamilton Huskies against Mountain View. I'm your host, Colin Hanson.
And I'm Benjamin Gerdick, the voice of Hamilton High. So we're going to give you a little recap of the Boris Classic, which took place March 13th through the 16th. The Huskies finished runner-up of the Boris Classic championship title against, I believe, Campo Verde. The Huskies put up a very strong fight, but eventually lost in the Boris Classic, but we were very proud of them for runners-up.
Yes, indeed. Now, as far as the matchup today, what are we seeing out there on the mound for the Huskies?
So on the mound for the Huskies is nothing but the best. Number 5, Brock Selvage. And pitching, it's on the mound for the Toros of Mountain View High School is number 12, Tyler Barnes. We're looking to see a pretty good matchup. We see who's behind the plate for the Huskies. That'll be Tyler Wilson behind the plate.
Tyler Wilson, usually playing first base for the Huskies,
Exactly.
switching to the catcher position.
And Will Maxey's, let's see, Michael Bruiser's playing first base today.
Oh,
The
interesting.
typical outfielder be playing infield today.
Yeah, a little mixing up the defensive positions for the Huskies today. So we get ready to start. Lefty pitcher Brock Selvage on the mound for the Huskies. First pitch of the game. Bit low, will go for a ball. That ball is going to be hit. It's going to be fielded by short. And the throw not in time to first. It's going to be a hit for the Toros. And that'll leave a runner on first as the next batter, number 3, comes up.
Now batting for the Toros, number 3, Dallas Wise.
First pitch called strike. We'll move the count to 0-1. The runner on first for the Toros. No outs here in the top of the first. Selvage steps off. And pickoff attempt. Not in time. Runner will stay on first base. Swing and a miss. Count will move to 0-2. Gets a piece of that one. Fouls that one back. Count will stay at 0-2. Runner will stay at first. Oh, and 2 the count. Pickoff attempt. Not in time. Runner is safe.
You know, I got something for you. I just thought of this. A new rule in baseball. What if every pickoff attempt resulted in a ball?
You know, Ben, why don't you
Look at that one.
might be up for consideration as that one's hit up the middle and sneaks past second baseman. It's going to be another hit for the Toros, and that'll advance the runner over to second. The Huskies able to keep him at second.
Now batting for the Toros, number 24, Sean Rimmer.
It's going to put one runner in scoring position for the Toros. Another runner over there at first. No outs here on the top of the first. Pitch. That one's going to be popped in foul territory. Just out of view of our cameras. And a play is made. It's It's going to be the first out of the game on the one-pitch pop-out into foul territory right off the first base.
Number 19.
Good play by Will Maxey.
As the wind picks up here in Husky Fields, blowing our papers everywhere.
Here's pitch. Ump doesn't like it. It'll go for a ball. Count will be 1-0. Runners on first and second here. 1 out here in the top of the first. Brock Selvich on the mound for the Huskies. That one's going to be hit deep to left. And that's going to be a 3-run shot for the Mountain View Toros.
Well, what a way to start the inning. Start the game, for that matter.
Yeah, that's one way to put it there, Ben.
Yeah.
Not the start the Huskies were looking for. Hopefully they can bounce back here.
It happens. You remember when we played? Oh, geez, who'd we play? They had a 2-run home run in the first inning.
Was it Chaparral?
I believe so.
Whoever it was we played last game we streamed here gave up, I believe, 3 runs in the first inning as well. 2 or 3 runs, and ended up run ruling them in the 6th. So that first pitch goes for a ball. Count will be 1-0. 1 out here, top of the first. That one's going to be hit to the gap and left, over the left fielder, and ground rule double for the Toros. Well, Benjamin, what do you think about this spark of Toros offense here to start the game?
Wow, that's about all I can say about that.
Yeah, they came out here on a mission, is what it looks like so far. Really teeing off here to start the game.
Exactly.
Well, hopefully they...
For their defense is as good as their offense.
Well, for them, hopefully, not for us, but hopefully they expend most of their energy here and we can capitalize on that later in the game or even later this inning.
We have seen that before.
Oh, most certainly we have. We know this Husky team is capable of that, and we hope to see that.
Batting is number 4, Tommy Nicholson.
Tommy Nicholson. This runner gets his lead as second. First pitch of the at-bat's going to go for a strike. Count will move to 0-1.
Where was that ball?
Right down the boulevard.
There you go. Right down the boulevard.
Sorry, Benjamin. It's been a minute. You know,
It has been.
We had a little break, spring break here in beautiful Chandler, Arizona.
Oh, yeah. I played a lot of golf.
Oh, yes. Even me, too. I'm getting into your game a little bit. That first ball is going to sneak past the third baseman. It's going to be an error for the Huskies. It's going to put runners on the corners for the Toros. It's going to bring up the next batter, number 18.
Now batting for the Toros, number 18, Bennett Wagner.
Nasty slider there, goes for a strike. A lot of movement on that pitch. Holy cow. Would not like to be in the box for that. Another strike thrown. Count's going to be 0-2. 1 out here in the top of the first. Runners on the corners for the Toros. As the Huskies look to bounce out of this top half of the first inning with the least amount of damage as possible.
Fouled off. Sorry, I won't jump in.
Oh,
I'll
no,
let
you're
you
totally...
have this one.
Feel free to jump in whenever you want, Benjamin. I applaud. A little variety
Why,
here and
thank
there.
you.
Gets a little chunk of that one, nothing too big. Gets a little, you know.
Yeah, it's just a piece of it.
Count will stay at 0-2.
Battle, kid, battle.
Swing and a miss. And the first strikeout of the game for pitcher number 5, Brock Selvage.
Now batting for the Toros, number 11, Jeremy Krause.
See, Ben, it just took me a minute to get back into the swing of things. You know, we've been
Back in the swing of things.
back in the swing of things. And we've been on spring break here. It's beautiful out. Chandler, Arizona.
It really is.
Couldn't pick a better place. Been playing some golf.
I've played a lot of golf.
I'd love to, thank you again for
Of course.
the round of golf you gave me and my family. But yeah,
I provided for you.
enjoying our time off. Had to get back in the swing of our baseball lingo. Is that first pitch? Excuse
Sorry.
me. First pitch of the at bat's gonna go for a ball. Count will be 1-0. 2 outs here on top of the first. Runners on the corners for the Toros.
I was just saying I have no baseball lingo.
Actually, Ben, I believe you've created your own non-existent baseball lingo. As that ball goes for a strike.
It exists at Husky Field.
Count's gonna move to 1-1.
What happened to your stays here?
For those of you who don't know, Benjamin, would you like to explain a flat tire to our
So
listening
flat
audience?
tires.
Runners go.
Not that. As one runner comes home for the Toros.
Wild pitch there is going to result in a 3 total stolen bags as the runner from first advances all the way to third, and the runner from third crosses the plate and puts up yet another run for the Toros. Not the start the Huskies were looking for.
Not at all. Gotta be 2-1, I hope.
Should be an easy play there, chopped over to second, and that'll do it for the top of the first inning. Hopefully our Huskies can bounce back after that rough start.
Well, we're going to take a brief break while the Huskies,
Regroup.
while the Toros take the field,
Indeed.
and we will have Tyler Barnes up there on the mound warming up. Stay tuned for more, everybody. Volume's fine over there. I'll just talk into it a little bit more. Thank you, Carl. So far, so good. Playing a lot of golf.
And we're back here in the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 5, Brock Selvage.
Pitcher spot batting first. Not something you see all that often in baseball, but in the realm of high school ball, and especially in the realm of Husky ball, the type of talent we have here.
But I
definitely
mean,
see that.
come on, it's Brock Selvage for
That's what
crying
I'm
out loud.
saying. You know, DH, pitcher, he can do it all. Although that first pitch does go for a strike, count will be 0-1. But yeah, Brock Selvage can do it all. Multi-talented. I mean, he really
Breaking
complete
ball.
asset.
There you go. Is
Yeah.
that a breaking ball?
Yeah, so what? Breaking
Would you
ball,
really look at
0-2. Thanks for covering me there, Ben. Appreciate it immensely.
Counts 0-2.
Another breaking ball there. That one spikes in the dirt.
He's got a very unique swing. Do you see that?
He does have a different style of swing, but has proven to be very effective so far, don't you think?
Wish my golf swing was like that. It's a swing, but it's not very effective. Ooh, that was
Breaking ball there. It gets a little bit inside there.
that was inside, almost out the back door.
Count will move to 2-2 for pitcher number 5, Brock Selvage. Fastball there, chopped over to third. See if he can beat the throw. And just barely short. That'll be the first out of the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring up number 4, shortstop Dustin Bermudez.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 4, Dustin Bermudez.
Dustin Bermudez, also another
Another big hitter.
another big hitter and also another pitcher for the Huskies. Multi-talented, just a great asset to have on the team. That's what we've noticed a lot. These Husky ball players really, they can do it all. No shortage of talent out there. First pitch is gonna spike in the dirt. Count will move to 1-0.
What did it do?
It
It's
spiked in the dirt.
What is past tense for spike?
I believe it's spiked. I don't think spuck is a word there, Ben. Fastball, a little low and inside, goes for a ball. Count will move to 2-0.
Let alone baseball terms, I make up my own words.
Oh yeah, we never got your explanation of the flat tire.
So a flat tire is when the ball is stuck in the dirt.
Oh, that's what you're. I thought. See, we've been out of the game so long. I forgot your made-up terminology. And
it works. It's effective.
Well, I mean, obviously not if I forgot it there, Benjamin.
Well, I think we forget a lot of things. You're an old man.
Oh, I'm the old man here.
Oh, hey. That's not quite a flat tire. That one, like, I don't even know what it is. It was a ball, though.
Whatever it is, it's going to move the count to 2-2.
No, 3-1.
3-1, excuse me. For shortstop number 4, Dustin Bermudez. Steve Wright called.
See, I don't see him walking away. It was my mistake. I moved the count to 2-2.
It's going to make it a full count. And pitch.
Gets a piece
That
of
was
it.
going to be hit deep to center. And diving plays made.
Michael Bruiser. Another big hitter coming at the bat.
Indeed.
Bruce man.
The Bruise.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 22, Michael Bruiser.
Let's see if Michael Bruiser can get some offense sparked up for the Huskies here.
Another thing, going back to golf, I play a lot of golf. Ooh.
First pitch, quite a bit inside there. Count will be 1-0.
And with the Bruiser legacy, I actually bought a putter from his grandfather.
Really?
Jerry
Wow.
Bruiser. I bought a putter from him probably 3 or 4 years ago. I still have that putter. It's a MacGregor putter. That ball will go for a strike there, by the way.
That ball or that pitch?
That pit. It's a baseball.
Yeah,
The
but
ball
when you
goes
say-
down the boulevard for a strike.
When you say that ball will go for a strike.
Okay, the pitch will go for a strike.
I'm just messing with you there, Ben.
I can tell.
Count will be 1-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball.
A little bit inside, apparently.
It'll move the count to 2-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Michael Bruiser at the plate for the Huskies. And Benjamin, who's on the mound for the Toros?
For the Toros, on the mound is number 12, Tyler Barnes.
Tyler Barnes.
Whoa! That's like a water slide.
Another breaking ball on the dirt. We've seen a plethora of those so far this half inning. That'll
wanna
move the
say-
count to 3-1.
He has worked up just about a full. He's worked up 3 balls.
And
Each
just about
count.
every. We've seen several balls thrown this. Bruiser gets a piece of that one, sends it down the third base line. And that'll be the double that we were looking for, that spark of offense out of the Huskies. That'll put Bruiser on second.
Bringing up J.D. McLaughlin here up the bat. Another big hitter.
Possibly the biggest.
Indeed. Now batting for the Huskies, number 23, J.D. McLaughlin. How big is it? Oregon State?
Oregon State.
Oregon State commit.
Quite a big baseball school.
Oh, yes.
Maybe a bit of an understatement. They're usually nationally ranked in the top 5.
Exactly.
Quite a competitor in the College World Series. We hope the best for him and his future. First ball is going to go for a strike. Another breaking ball there.
Oh, sorry. Now, I did hear that Michael Bruiser did commit to ASU.
I did hear that as well. Congratulations to him.
Exactly.
We hope to see the best
of the family.
Him. Yes.
Now, his older brother, is it Nick Bruiser?
Mm-hmm.
Gatorade Player of the Year a couple years back.
That Bruiser gene really is quite something there, isn't it?
I believe Nick Bruiser plays for Stanford.
I believe so, yeah.
Stanford sounds about right.
Pitch is going to go for a strike. It'll move the count to 0-2.
And Tyler Barnes is really throwing some heat up here.
Yeah.
I can see how fast these pitches are going. I wish we had a
radar gun.
Radar gun, there we go. Like a speedometer or something.
Pitch is going to be outside. It'll move the count to 1-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Runner in scoring position for the Huskies. J.D. McLaughlin, a very powerful and effective bat. Up at the plate. Let's see what he can do here. Here's pitch. Breaking ball. Doesn't quite break. Stays quite high. And that'll move the count to 2-2. A little bit of breeze picking up here at Husky Field. We apologize for any of you headphone listeners out there. Not as bad as our last game, though. That was quite brutal.
Jeez. Here we are, full count.
Full count. We've seen, not the first one we've seen this half inning.
Not at all.
Pitcher likes to keep us on our toes, on the edge of our seats.
So breezy, I have to put weights on my shoes so I don't fly away.
Pitch.
It's a piece of it.
Second baseman barely able to get a hold of it. Hey. J.D. McLaughlin able to beat the throw, which will keep the inning alive for the Huskies and advance Michael Bruiser over to third. A very impressive play. Infield hit, able to beat the throw, able to keep the inning alive, keep the runner in scoring position. Great play there by J.D. McLaughlin for the Huskies.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 8, Tyler Wilson.
T. Willie at the bat.
T. Willie, here up to bat. Catcher today for the Huskies.
Catcher. We haven't seen him play catcher. Well, I'm not sure if he's played catcher yet. I'm sure he has, but us personally haven't broadcasted a game where he's played. He's played first every game so far that we've broadcasted. Let's see how he plays behind the dish today. First pitch is going to go for a ball.
I think it was. Yep. Sorry, everybody. Little technical difficulties. Operator error with the scoreboard, as always, because I am operating it.
That pitch will go for a strike. We know that one for sure.
Uh-huh.
Runners on the corners for the Huskies. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Hopefully the Huskies can get some runs up there to take away that deficit gained in the first inning. On the top of the first, I should say.
It is quite breezy here at Husky Field.
It is. A little pickup. Not terrible. Not as bad as last game, but a little breeze. Keep it a little chilly. Not too bad.
T. Willie.
Pitcher steps off. Threatens pick off.
There's a little dance there on the mound.
Yeah.
Show me the moves.
A pitch will go for a strike. Move the count to 2-2.
The score still 4-zip here at Husky Field. Counts 2-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss.
Unfortunate way to end the inning there for the Huskies. A great scoring opportunity there squandered.
Now, Colin, I did believe we deciphered that the Toros' offense is just as good as their defense.
What we've seen so far, yeah. But what we have seen here, the Huskies have occasionally gotten off to a slow start, but they are usually able to bounce back fast and effectively. So hopefully we can see that here today, and hopefully they can prove us right, and the Toros can shut them down and get rolling here. And yeah.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm excited,
well, everybody,
too.
You stay tuned for more. We have Brock Selvage in the mound with right here Ty Corcoran just warming up with Selvage. And batting first, I believe, is going to be number 5, Cole Shockey, as they call him. His father's actually an electrician. Very fitting. His real name is Cole, I believe it's Schackerbauer.
All right. Well, stay tuned.
Toros, number 5, Cole Shockey. Well, Cole Shockey here up at the plate for the Toros. Selvage pitching for the Huskies. I'm excited to see what can happen here. The pitch. Going right down the boulevard. Little up high for a ball. Make the count 1-0. A bit high, but it'll go for a strike. Move the count to 1-1. Sorry if you keep hearing that, everybody. Swing and a miss. As Colin likes to say, swing and a miss. But he's out right now. He's actually getting his food. Wonderful guy, because I'm starving. The count of 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll bring up number 17 back up to bat. McKay Barney here up to bat for the Toros. The pitch from Selvage. Breaking ball. Strike called. Trying to think of some funny stories to lighten the mood here. But I'm out. I did hear one, but I'll tell you all a little bit later. Hopefully you'll get it. It's supposed to be a joke. I heard it from George Burns. Not personally. And the ball called. Move the count to 1-1 with one out here in the top of the second. Low and outside. With the count to 2-1. The stretch, the read, the windup, the pitch. Gets a piece of it. Going out to center field. He'll take first base. Welcome back, Mr. Hanson.
Thank you, Benjamin. Sorry,
Certainly my pleasure.
I'm out here running your errands. What is that?
I just asked for a hot dog, that's all. It's not a big deal. I really appreciate it.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. Anything for you, Mr. Gertie. Anything for DeVois, our royalty here.
Exactly. We have Dollars Wise here up to bat. I was telling him funny stories, actually.
Oh, really? Well, first of all, can you fill me in on what I missed? Ooh.
Well, there's a runner on first.
First pitch of that at bat. Didn't miss that. It's going to be a one hopper over to right field. It'll be a single. Another hit for the Toros.
Now, who's this coming out to bat? That'll be number 24. Sean Rimmer. No, yes.
Looks like runners on first and second.
Now batting for the Toros.
One out here on top of the
Number
second.
24, Sean Rimmer. Sean Rimmer. You know, I do have a really different voice when I do PA.
Yes, you do. I have noticed that.
I know we've talked about that in previous broadcasts. I have a bit of an accent. I don't know if you could tell. Anywho.
First pitch is going to be low and inside. That'll go for a ball. You have a very almost theatrical.
Me?
Innocent. And when you PA announce, it's a.
When I P announce.
when you PA announce.
When I PA announce, I tend to. I deepen my voice, and I'll tell you the one thing: how to deepen your voice, yawn a lot.
Yawn a lot.
If you yawn a lot, it does ultimately lower your voice.
Now I have one question. Pickoff
Pick
attempt.
up! Oh no!
Pickoff attempt. Cover's not there in time. The ball's gonna sneak into center. Runners will advance. Put runners on second and third for Toros. Another error for the Huskies. Not the start the Huskies were looking for today.
Not at all. I got a feeling they're pretty tired from so many games at the Boris Classic.
Well, that and it's spring break. It's
It is spring break.
Starting to get the midpoint of the season. The lulls are starting to set in, I'm sure. First pitch there is going to go for a ball.
Now, one thing, you're going to start your spring break basically tomorrow. You're going down to Mexico.
I know I am.
Spring break, baby.
I know. Crazy. You got to enjoy it before we have to go back and get back in the groove of school.
Exactly. Only for 9 more weeks, and we're done.
I know. That one there is going to be hit over to... It's going to be grounded into left field, and that's going to score yet another run for the Toros.
That'll make it 5. There we go. That'll bring up Cam Joasis here to bat. Now batting for the Toros, number 19, Cam Joasis. I think that if I talked like this the entire time, it'd get a little boring.
I think it'd get... Not boring, I think it'd get a little annoying.
Oh, it'd get annoying. Oh, dear.
We love you for who you are, man. You're
not for
natural,
how I
so.
sound.
Well, you
Wait
are.
a minute.
Your name is the voice of Hamilton. What do you mean?
My name is
we don't-
Benjamin. I just go by the voice.
First pitch there is going to go for a ball. One out here in the top of the second. Runners on first and second for the Toros. Now, Benjamin, I have a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
Ooh. That one's going to be hit deep to right. J.D. McLaughlin tracking fast. It's going to bounce to the wall. And that's going to be a 2-run double for the Toros.
Seven zero.
Yeah, that's
Unfortunate. Anyway, your
Unfortunate.
question. I'm sorry.
yeah. To take it away from
To take it away from a disappointing.
yeah, what we're seeing right now. When did you first learn that you had an incredible voice? How did you know? And how did you? What was like your first opportunity using your incredible voice?
Oh, I like that question, Colin. It's a great question. I actually get asked that quite often. November of 2018, so just last year, I joined Stugo this year, student government here at Hamilton.
First pitch
Fouled
there is going
off.
to be fouled off. Ooh, beat me to the
4.
punch there, Ben. Nice one.
Anywho,
Count will be 0-1.
there you go. And I joined student government, and I was given the opportunity to be the master of ceremonies at an assembly. And so I did. And people said, Ben, you got this voice, why don't you use it? I've got a voice like everybody else, There'll be a ball called with the count to 1-1. And the athletic director, the wonderful Brett Palmer, heard my voice, and he walks up to me, and he says, basketball needs an announcer. Can you do it?
Well, first of all, I would like to say Brett Palmer's got quite the ear on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, without that, I wouldn't know who you are. I wouldn't have looked for you for this
Well,
job.
we do have math together.
Well, I wouldn't have known you as an announcer. I wouldn't have been like, because when I was given this opportunity, And I said I needed an announcing partner. I wouldn't have been like, you know what? I need no one other than the voice of Hamilton himself,
Well, thank
Mr.
you,
Benjamin
Colin.
Gerdick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And you know what happened right there, Benjamin? That's our first
Low rider. Had a kid. You're learning.
It's going to
So
move
am
the count
I.
to 3-1. But anyway, so yeah, without that, I got to give a thanks to Brett Palmer. I wouldn't have
He's a
known
good
you. We
guy.
wouldn't have got these special times together, doing what we love out here. But anyways, continue on with your story. As that pitch goes for a strike, that'll move it to a full count.
You know, one funny thing is, I forgot. Anywho, no, I did. I remembered. Sheesh. Announcing isn't actually my first job. I'm not sure if you all know, I talk about golf a lot. It's because I am a golf instructor. I'm a golf instructor. I work in a golf shop. I sell golf. I live golf.
That one's going to be hit up the middle, and it'll sneak into center. And that's going to score another run for the Toros.
Whoop-de-doo. It was very enthusiastic there, Colin.
Yeah, I know. It's getting a little, it's almost becoming a little tough to watch at this point. We got a mound visit going on up there.
Now I can see number 3 walking up. Number 3, that looks very familiar. That's Isaiah. No, he's shortstop.
So Ben, what was your first announcing gig was basketball?
It was
correct?
actually girls basketball.
Girls basketball.
In late November.
Late
It was after Thanksgiving. I had my first game, and it was rocky. It was tough.
I was about to say, did it go? Was it? And how long did it take you to really find your groove in that? Because I know personally,
The following game.
The following game? Because I know I did announced. Well, I mean, we broadcasted football this year, doing play-by-play.
Exactly,
and all that. That was extremely difficult. But even we did that for Varsity. But I also did just PA announcing for JV.
Exactly.
And that's far easier. And even that was extremely difficult to get a grasp of. So, took you 2 games to get that. Go ahead.
Sorry, I gotta do my other job. Now batting for the Toros, number 4, Tommy Nicholson.
But yeah, so I know how hard it is to get a grasp and to get
Exactly,
comfortable
yeah.
with that. So took you basically 1 full game to work all that out. And
Maybe not. Probably. Ooh, flat tire. Anywho. Pretty much before my first game, I looked up shot slogans, but what I mean by that is, you know, if somebody were to run up and dunk, I would say, well, looks like dunking ain't just for donuts anymore. Kind of silly things like that. That'll go for a strike with the count to 1-1. Excuse me. And one thing was going right up the boulevard, you know, from way downtown, blank with a shot for 3. As that one's belted.
And that's going to be a base hit deep to center. So you tried to get, right off the bat, I'll let you do your PA announcing.
Now batting for the Toros, number 18, Bennett Wagner. Sorry, you know, I feel so rude interrupting.
Oh, no.
Every time you start talking, I gotta do
I
something
told it
else.
as a former PA announcer, I totally understand. I have another mound visit going on, and I believe we're going to see a pitching change here for the Huskies. But
As
anyway,
the
so yeah.
voice devours a dog. The dog.
But so you tried to get personal with it right off the start, right? You looking up slogans.
I did.
Trying to get. See, I was the opposite. I was a nervous train wreck.
I was.
Because I was. See, with basketball, you're on the court, and you're watching
Exactly.
the game.
I can see it basically as it's happening
Yeah.
right in front of me.
Well,
Football, I did announce the Chandler Hamilton game,
Mhm.
a varsity football game with Mr. Baniszewski, and it's the hardest thing because you can't see.
Well, yeah, that was one of my main issues. I actually had a spotter in there, a friend. Shout out to Mr. Brett Boyer. In there, his sole job was to come in there and just help me to get the numbers of the players so I could read them out accurately. That was his only job in there. And it looks like it's going to be number 25, Tally Wright, coming in to pitch for the Huskies, by the way.
But I noticed that.
But anyway, so yeah, I found it because in basketball, I feel like it'd be easier for me at least because you're on the court. You can almost kind of slip into the game in a sense of you don't see the fans. You don't do all this because you're on the court. You're there. You're right in the action. for football, you're in the press box in the top of the stands. So you're in this little secluded box. You're there with, the guys. You're hanging out. You're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, my thing was you have to look and you see all the fans because you're behind all the fans. So
Exactly.
I was so scared of messing up because I see, and of course, like for JV, there's not a big student body there. It's always the parents. So I was scared that I was gonna mess up someone's kid's name that they're there to watch. And I'm like, these, sometimes grandparents travel to watch, and I'm like, I don't want to mess up someone's. So that was always nerve. So I feel like basketball, even though it's a lot more to announce, for me it'd be easier to slip because you're right there courtside. Be easier to slip in because I know we had a couple issues with little carryover audio from the press box, getting a little rowdy in there, but.
Now entering the game and pitching for the Huskies, number 25, Tally Wright. But the way that I did it, and we did the same thing for baseball. I did the same thing for boys basketball. I went to their practices quite often, and I would.
First pitch there is going to be a fastball. Very fastball, I would like to add. Bit high, though. We'll go for a ball. But Tally Wright coming out throwing heat.
And I went to the practices. I printed off myself a roster, and I went over pronunciations. I would see how the players would act on the court so I can easily identify who it is.
That pitch is going to be another fastball, but outside. Be ball 2.
There's your pitch right here. Can't drive it.
And then before the game, I would watch them warm up. I would see who's wearing what. Oh, I see number 3's in pink shoes. Okay. I see number 33 is wearing tall socks. Okay. I'd write these things down. That was the first couple of games. By then, I didn't even have my rosters out because I would just say, oh, number 3, yada yada. Number 5, yada yada.
See, that's the smart approach. I went into it for football, at least, for pickoff attempt there. Sorry, talking over you a bit there.
No, you're fine.
Be no good. Runner will stay over there. Count will be 2-0 here. 1 out here in the top of the second. Runners on the corners for the Toros. But anyways, going in, another pickoff attempt. Also say he might have to go to the video replay there, Benjamin. He looked like he might have got him there.
Might have. Who knows?
But anyway, for Varsity, for the broadcast, we did for those of you who don't know, we did a live video, just like, for you watching this now. We did basically the same thing for football, as that one's going to be hit high and deep. Center fielder able to get into it, put that out away. Runner will tag from third. And another runner will cross. Runner tags from first also, and able to get the play, and that'll end the inning.
So, Colin, does he get a run?
I believe that run does count because the throw, it was not a force out at second, so the run will count.
I think I just did this thing wrong.
Yeah, so for the broadcast, I did tons upon tons of research and prep work for all that because I was on my own. But for the PA announcing for JV, I walked into the game without a roster. Never watched anything.
Really?
Yeah, I got up on the press. I was given a roster 10 minutes before kickoff, and was expected to, without knowing who any of these, because these were all. I mean, I'm a senior, so and these are JV kids, mostly sophomores and a couple juniors, freshmen. So I don't know any of these kids. I don't know what they look like. So I'm just going there, cold turkey. It was tough, very tough. So definitely should have read the book of Benjamin before then.
Well, you did it actually before me, so you're a veteran at this.
I'd like to think I am. I got a lot to learn, but that's why I like thinking, because for those of you who don't know, I will be attending the University of Nebraska next year in the sports.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Going into sports media and communications, trying to make a career out of this.
There you go.
So hopefully,
you have a bright future ahead of you, my friend.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. That means
need
a lot. I appreciate it.
A reference, you give me a call.
No, definitely.
I'll make another call. I'll get you in.
I'll definitely keep you in my back pocket there, Benjamin.
This should be number 20. Yeah,
it's
it
too late
is.
now.
Well,
But yeah. So as someone looking for a career in this, I'm glad to be able to get these. Very thankful to get these opportunities
there you go.
that
Yes.
kids in my programs aren't getting. As that first pitch goes for a ball. But yes, very thankful to get these opportunities, to get these PA announcing and broadcast work, and getting just an incredible leap as that pitch is hit into left. That'll be a single for number 20, Will Maxey. Good way to start off the bottom half of the second inning.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 7, Brandon Hill.
Yes, yeah, I like that I'm learning all of these things now in high school.
You know,
Well,
like
I'm
what,
here-
what a flat tire is,
Yeah,
what a low
you know,
rider
I will.
is.
I will
These things
tell
are
my.
important.
I'll tell my professor. I'll bring up, your flat tire theory to my professors at the university, and see if maybe we can get that implemented over there as an official baseball term.
Yeah, you could, it's trademark though.
Trademark.
We'll
Make
pay
sure.
me
if we-
royalties every
yeah,
time. you
every
use it.
time we use it, we'll give you a little pocket change there. First pitch at that at pat will go for a strike.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I already told that earlier, that I'm a golfer. This isn't the profession I want to pursue, as much as I like it. Maybe I'll do voice acting, further on down
I
the
can
road.
see it. I could definitely see
Yeah,
it.
like commercials.
Like
I've
Mr.
fallen and I
Baniszewski.
can't get up.
Did you know,
things like that.
Mr. Baniszewski, you're one of your
Pitch
announcing
off attempt.
pitch out.
Pitch out attempt.
You were very close
I
there,
was
Ben.
so close.
I don't know if that was a pitch out as much as just a throw over to first after the pitch.
Oh.
But
yes.
either way, throw over to first. No good. Will Maxey will stay over at first. Count will be 1-1. But yeah, you're.
The career that I wanted to pursue is actually golf course management or teaching golf.
Wow, you. That is a very interesting career choice for a 17-year-old.
Exactly.
Wild pitch there. Runner will go.
It'll be 2-1 with Will Maxey. They're on second base
Yeah, runner able to advance safely off the pass ball.
in scoring position.
Yes, there we go. That's what we like to see. We got to get some offense going for these
Exactly.
Huskies.
We got this.
Got a
Let's
bit
get a
of
run. Let's get some runs.
I think we got a bit of a journey ahead of us if we want to come back here. We got to start somewhere though. That one's going to be fouled off down the right field line. Number 7, Brandon Hill batting for the
Everybody's all right
Huskies.
with that one. That one
Yeah.
almost drove right at the contestant stand.
But yeah, for those of you who don't know, 17-year-old, the voice of Hamilton, Mr. Benjamin Gerdick.
I don't sound 17, everybody. I'll
And that's
tell
what
you
I'm
that much.
saying. You don't sound 17. You don't look
I don't
17.
feel 17.
You don't act 17. You don't feel 17.
Hey, drop the N and you're good.
I think you might be the real-life Benjamin Button, wearing bow ties and
Typically,
slacks
yeah.
every day.
I got a story for you. We got a 2-2 count. Ball
Make that a
moved
3
to
and
a
2
full count.
Yeah.
I got in trouble today at
You
work.
got in trouble.
So I opened the golf course today. I was there at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I wear ties always. And they say, Ben, we can't have you wearing ties anymore.
Ben, that's preposterous.
I
That's
said-
who
I
you
s-
are.
Exactly. I said, why is that? He goes, it's not appropriate. I says, what? Come on.
That one's going to be hit to the third baseman. The throw over to first. And that's going to put away the batter, number 7, Brandon Hill. It'll be a second out of the bottom of the second here.
Easton Irwin comes up to bat. Now batting for the Huskies, number 1, Easton Irwin.
Yes, you got in trouble for a tie, Benjamin.
I did.
I think-
How upsetting.
I think that's the first time in history a 17-year-old has gotten in trouble for voluntarily wearing a tie and dressing professionally.
You know what? I think you're right.
I think I want to know this manager's name, possibly his home address. I just want a
I have it
word.
all.
That one's going to be hit deep to right.
There's Will Maxey
Going to be put
safely. Oh. Irwin will be called out.
Runner's going to tag at second. He'll make it over to third. Easton Irwin. Sorry, I wasn't able to see that. It was in the corner at right. But from what it looks like, runner was on second. Ball was hit deep to right. Fly out. Play was made. Runner tagged from second. Advanced to third safely. And now we're looking at the next batter.
Number 3, Isaiah. Oops, I forgot to announce it. Number 3, Isaiah Adams up to bat.
You'll get there, Ben.
I'll get there eventually. It's been a long day. I've been up since 3:45 this morning.
Holy cow!
What's that, 12 hours ago?
And you are really not a 17-year-old child,
No,
Benjamin.
not at all.
First pitch there will go for a ball. Runner on third for the Huskies. Great opportunity here. Swing and a miss. Count will move to 1-1. We'd love to see a little base knock here. Bring in that runner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see, what happened right there? He,
So he, on that last out, what
Uh-huh.
happened? So what happened
no, I'm
was...
saying swing. I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
swing. Oh,
Swing and a miss.
well, see, you can't do that for your own team, though. 'Cause that's...
That is true. Only for the away team.
Yeah, only can poke fun at the away team there.
Exactly. Move the count to 1-2 there as a strike is called. The pitch was called a strike. Down low.
Too slow.
Now I got a whole bunch of these little, wherever the ball is, kind of thing that, low riders.
Low rider. See that one?
That one's inside, almost out the back door.
Yeah, see, I like that. Low rider, or excuse me, breaking ball there.
Great spot.
Do you remember that one's upstairs? No, that one's knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, I love that
That
one.
was a good one.
That one hit me right in my my giggly bone. It's gonna move the count to a full count, 3-2. Runner on first, one out here in the bottom of the second. Here's pitch.
Runner on third, correction.
Yeah, runner on
Oh,
third.
but now
my
there's a
bad.
runner on first.
Yeah, nah. See, I was predicting, Benjamin.
Foreshadowing.
I am a sports broadcaster. I'm the Tony Romo of baseball.
Exactly.
I am predicting the future, and you are just stepping on my toes every chance you get.
I'm not stepping on your toes. Do you want a reference or not?
I'm just messing with you, Benjamin. I love you.
I love you.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 25, Tally Wright.
Tally man.
Tally man, we hear the yells from the dugout for. Let's see, we got T Willie,
We got T Willie. We
we got T
Tally
Wally,
man. T Wally.
or no, I guess it's Tally Wright. I guess that doesn't work. I don't know. Tally Wright's a character. Two outs here in the bottom of the second. Runners on the corners.
I guess so. I must have missed. You know what? I think it was Irwin's out. With Tally right here to bat.
Pitcher spot up. First pitch high. Count will be 1-0. Yeah, Benjamin. So, a 17-year-old, you want to pursue golf management,
Possibly, yes.
or you want to hold public office, possibly?
I have thought
Runner
about public
goes.
office.
Oh, he's going to be thrown out at second. And that'll do it for the second inning. Your score after 2. Huskies 0, Mountain View 9.
Now the run rule comes after the 5th inning, correct?
Correct. We learned that last game.
Indeed, we did.
Yeah.
Because we were up by 10 in the 2nd inning.
Yeah. Would have been a
we
quick
went
one.
all the way to the 6th.
Yeah, because ended up giving up a couple runs in the 4th. Weren't able to pack it up and go home at the 5th. But still got the job done early. Didn't have to stay the full, 7 innings?
7, something like that.
Yeah. Tally Wright takes him out again for the Huskies. Yeah, you want public office, possibly a school board member you're looking at.
You remember everything, don't you?
I
forget what I had for
I'm an
breakfast this morning.
elephant who never forgets, Benjamin.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
An elephant that never forgets.
Yeah, the aspirations of a 17-year-old kid.
I want to hold public office. I want to run for the school board. I want to be a director of golf at a pristine private golf course.
And I would just also like, since this stream will forever be out there in the etherwebs of the internet, and I would like this for when Benjamin is one day our president, because I fully and truly believe that. I would like to say
maybe.
that I, Colin Hansen, was at one point in time a close friend of Benjamin Gerdick.
Indeed.
So when you are president of the United States, I would like you to remember me and
Maybe
all
you'll
of
be
your.
like the press secretary.
Oh heck
Yeah,
yeah!
that gives you an announcing job.
And then you can give Mr. Pez something on the cabinet too.
Exactly.
You can have him. He can mow the. He can mow the lawn in the White House. Give him the riding mower. His favorite job here at Husky Field.
Exactly.
Get on the riding mower and mow.
Our current bat is number 11. Jeremy Krause.
Yeah, you'll have to remember all of us here at Husky Field when you're big and famous here.
I
Benjamin.
will. Like, how could I forget? Hey, strike called. With the count to 0-1. Go on, Levy. I'm going to have you take over this inning while I rest up my back.
All right.
Fouled off.
Count is 0-2. First full inning for pitcher Tally Wright. See what he does without taking over with base runners on. Pitch is going to be inside. Count will move to 1-2.
Slow him down, Shop. Slow him down.
So wind picks up here at Husky Field. Pitch is going to be hit. Easy put out. And the first out of the third inning.
Now batting for the Toros, number 5, Cole Shockey.
As you just heard there from our brilliant voice of Hamilton, Benjamin Gurdick, Cole Shockey up to bat for the Toros. Swing and a miss.
There it is.
Count will be 0-1. Tally Wright having a pretty effective day so far there on the mound after taking over for pitcher number 5, Brock Selvage. That one, a bit of a low rider. Count will move to 1-1. Gets a piece of that one, sends that one foul. They'll move the count to 1-2. Another foul there. Count stays at 1-2. And a looking strikeout. 2 outs here already in the third inning. Very effective so far out of pitcher number 25, Tally Wright. Don't you think there, Benjamin?
Indeed.
Now batting for the Toros, number 17, McKay Barney.
First pitch for new batter is going to go for a ball. Count will be 1-0. Quick pitch there. Count will move to 2-0. Swing and a miss for the first strike at the at-bat. I'll move the counts 2-1. Another swing and a miss.
When do you have 11? I know. But
Count is 2-2.
Oh, okay. You guys
Usually the players.
Another ball there. Gonna be a full count, 3-2. 2 outs here. Gets a piece of that one, sends that one over to left. Off the wall. That ball hit all the way to the fence. Double for the Toros.
Now batting for the Toros, number 3, Dallas Wise.
Two outs here. Top of the third inning, runner on second for the Toros. Tally right on the mound for the Huskies. So runner's got some loose laces up there. Loose laces, bit of a tongue twister. Right threatens a pickoff attempt at second. No one covering though. First pitch is hit high and deep in the gap. Play is made by J.D. McLaughlin, and that's going to do it for the top of the third inning. The first scoreless half inning for the Huskies so far. New pitcher in. Seems to be working so far. More to come here in the bottom of the third. Stay tuned.
And we're back.
And here we go. Bottom of the
I got
third.
hiccups now.
Swing and a miss for pitcher number 25, Tally Wright. I'll start off bottom of the third
got the
inning with an
hiccups.
0-1 count. Benjamin.
Jeez.
You know, there's a trick for that.
Hold your breath and swallow.
There's a better trick, a secret Hanson family recipe for that.
And what's that?
Count's going to be a ball. Count will be 1-1. I believe. I didn't see him swing. Either way, Tally Wright's going to crack that one in the left field for a base hit. Good hit there out of the pitch.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 4, Dustin Bermudez.
That'll be number 21 running out there. We don't have 21 on the roster. Shane Anderson, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Shane Anderson. Dustin Bermudez at the bat. Shortstop number 4.
Up high.
Yeah, long breaking ball there. Stays above the zone. Count will be 1-0.
They want to be upstairs in the guest bedroom.
Benjamin, you never seem to amaze me with these.
No, you never cease to amaze me.
You know what, Benjamin?
You said never. You never seem to
I
amaze
was
me.
trying to give you a compliment.
I appreciate it, but
no,
you messed
you
it
know
up.
what? You just ruined the moment.
No,
You just ruined
the way you said it was actually an insult.
I'm just playing with you, Ben.
You never seem to amaze me. Oh, thank you.
You really
Jerk.
Counts 2-0 here. Here's pitch.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Count moves to 2-1.
I'm wearing this big old sun.
Yeah, big old sun
straw
hat for all this.
I'm afraid when the wind picks up, it's gonna pick me up like Mary Poppins.
Well, you're wearing this big old sun hat for all this sun we have here. And
Well,
this,
it was sunny when I got
this
here.
greatly, this
Out of.
incredibly overcast, cloudy day.
Yeah, when I take off my sunglasses, it's still so hot. Or not hot. Too sunny. It's too bright.
It's too bright. Benjamin, as
I've
a glasses
fallen and
wearer,
I can't get.
I can't wear sunglasses. I haven't worn sunglasses in 10 years, and I have never once had a complaint that it's too bright out.
Ball's going up.
Dustin Bermudez not happy with that hit there, as he knows that one's a likely out. Popped high and deep, and that'll be an out. The runner not able to tag as well.
That'll bring up the Bruise Man.
The Bruise Man.
The Bruiser.
Bruiser had a nice double earlier in the game. Let's see if he can get some action going again for the Huskies.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 22, Michael Bruiser.
Wind picking up here a bit.
Quality of quantity. Correct?
Yeah.
Amen. Just repeating a fan.
First pitch there is going to be fouled. Ooh.
Look at this. I got goosebumps.
I gotta say, I got mad respect for that Mountain View fan. That ball landed about 2 feet from him, and he did not flinch whatsoever.
Here we go. My watch is telling me to breathe now.
Breathe, Ben, breathe.
That is the single most annoying. I had to turn that off on my.
I got to figure out how you're going to have to show me after the game.
I you know what? I will, because I know how incredibly frustrating it is. That one there will be a ball. Count will be 1-1. One out here in the top of the third. Runner on first.
I missed that umpire of the.
Yeah, you know what? We had the greatest umpire for the one game we didn't have a broadcast for. Just had the PA announcing that ball go for a strike. Excuse me. Count will move to 1-2. Yeah, we had the greatest umpire. You know, we don't get to say umpires get ragged on quite a bit.
They do.
Can honestly say one of the greatest umpires I ever worked with.
He was fair. He was honest.
He was fair, and he was great in communicating with us.
Gosh, yes.
Knew what we were trying to do. Was very, very helpful.
Great job, Shockey.
Count moved to 2-2 on that spiked ball there, but yeah, and haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
I know, missed that.
What are we
guy.
talking about?
That ump.
Oh, the ump.
The ump. Our favorite.
You see, I'm getting old.
Should have got his name. I know, Ben.
He looks like a Chuck.
You're a 17-year-old man in a 70-year-old body.
That's the famous line. I'm 17, but drop the N and you got me. Full count here.
Yeah, full count. Michael Bruiser. Able to work it full. Let's see what he can do here. Able to work a walk. It's going to move a runner into scoring position for the Huskies. Runners on first and second. One out here, top of the third. And it's going to bring up J.D. McLaughlin.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 23, J.D. McLaughlin.
And the crowd is on their feet, everybody. J.D. McLaughlin.
Can I honestly say that is not the case?
I heard one applause. That was all.
You know what? Everyone's mellow. They just want JD to get in the zone so he can crush a ball here. That ball coming at him there.
It's coming inside, almost at the back door.
Knocking on heaven's door there.
No, almost out the back door.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When you're so far inside, you're basically going on the back porch, you know?
Yeah. You know what? That
That
makes
ball
sense.
is so far inside, it's on the back porch. That one, right down the boulevard.
Yeah.
Not
That'll
much you
even,
can say for a strike.
yeah. That'll even up the
Right
count.
up the alleyway,
Yeah.
right down the boulevard,
Right up Main Street.
right up Main Street,
Yeah.
going up the motorway.
Counts even 1-1. Runners on first and second for the Huskies. That one fouled off. Count will be 1-2. One out here in the top of the third.
His Uncle Ben here has fallen asleep.
Come on, Ben.
Down low.
It's going to even up the count yet again at 2-2.
You know what sounds really good?
What?
A baked potato.
You know what, Ben? that think that might be, of the season so far, the most random thought we've had here at Husky Field. JD rips that one into right. That one's going to drop.
As we have one runner.
That's going to be the
Coming
first
in.
run of the game for the Huskies. Nice double there out of JD McLaughlin. Finally got some scoring out of the Huskies offense. Double down in the right corner.
Beautiful. So 2 runners in scoring position with Tyler
Yeah.
Wilson here up at the plate.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad
Now
at all.
batting for the Huskies.
T. Willie.
Number 8, Tyler Wilson.
I'm sorry, man. I know
T.
you
Willie.
hate, I know you hate me for that.
I don't hate you for it. I strongly despise you for it.
I got you chuckling in the middle of your PA announce. Let's go, T. Willie.
T. Will. Oh,
Well, speaking of T. Willie, he's got a great scoring opportunity here. 2 runners in scoring position, both quick base runners. Let's see, and more importantly, only 1 out and not a runner on first for an easy double play. So let's see what he can do here. First pitch is going to go for a ball.
but doesn't it sound good though? Baked potato with like sour cream, chives.
You know what sounds really good is some Huskies runs right now. Right there. T. Willie able to get a base hit, and it's going to score another Husky run.
Exactly. Michael Bruiser coming around.
It's going to put
Rounding third
runners in the corners for the Huskies.
for home.
Go, Willie.
Let's see who this is. Oh, it's Will Metcalf. I missed him again.
First pitch there, going to go for a ball. Will Maxey at the plate. Runners on the corner. 1 out here. Bottom of the third. Huskies finally starting to chop down at that huge lead from Mountain View.
Exactly.
That one's going to be hit weakly over to short. It's going to make it 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And it's going to bring up number 7, Brandon Hill.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 7, Brandon Hill.
Coming your way. Go, B.
First pitch for Brandon Hill's at bat's going to go for a strike. Wow, Benjamin, you're making some attire changes there. The hat comes off.
That
Finally.
comes off, finally.
Only took almost 3 full innings of overcast for the sun hat to come off.
As one runner comes home.
Pass ball there is going to score another run for the Huskies. And it's going to advance the runner at first over to second, putting him in scoring position.
And that was a wild pitch, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Keep it going, babe. Go, 7. All over this, right here. Home now.
Brandon Hill pops that one up to right, and play is made, and that's going to do it for the third inning. Now, Benjamin, what do you think of that? Finally, some Husky offense there.
It's about time. We got 3 runs, so it's a score of 9-3 now. The Toros on the up by 6 runs.
Yeah,
That's possible.
That's manageable. We can if the Huskies can put up 2 or 3 runs consistently, then it should be a very manageable game from here on out. But
Exactly.
the Huskies defense has to be able to keep them stalled as well. So we'll
Yes,
see
sir.
what Tally Wright and the Huskies can do on defense here when we come back for the top of the 4th inning. Stay tuned. First pitch there is going to be hit to center field for a double. It's going to bring up number 19, Cam Juices. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Right steps off. First pitch there, foul back. Count will move to 0-1. Pitch goes for a ball, a little low. Count evens up at 1-1. Next one goes for a strike. 1-2's count. Runner on second. Top of the fourth inning. No outs so far. That ball spiked. It'll even up the count 2-2. It's going to move it to a full count. Breaking ball there gets him. Swing and a miss. Got him there. Wow. Impressive out of pitcher number 25, Tally Wright. First out of the fourth inning. That'll bring up number 12 of the Toros.
Now batting for the Toros, number 12, Tyler Barr.
First pitch of Barnes will go for a ball.
All in all, it's a very beautiful day here at Husky Field, I got to tell you.
Yeah, you know what? It's not the sunny baseball day most baseball fans think of when they think of the ideal baseball weather, but I have no issues with this. It's a little overcast. You know, I like this. It's a little breeze. It's cool. I would not, as a prior football player, this was the perfect weather to practice in, playing, anything like that. If it was like this 300 days a year, I would have no complaints.
Exactly. Maybe just a little bit sunny.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more. It's pretty cloudy and
I
gloomy.
like the partly cloudy.
Then again,
I'm from San Diego, so I was born in San Diego, raised in Nashville, but we have a house out in San Diego on the beach, and this is like the June weather. You know, you put on a sweater. Beautiful weather. That one belted out to center field, going back to Michael. Makes the catch.
Yeah,
not
incredible
Michael Bruce.
catch,
That'll be
man.
Cesar Martinez out there to make the catch.
Wow. Runner at second will tag at third, but impressive play made out there by center fielder Cesar Martinez.
Now batting for the Toros, number 4, Tommy Nicholson.
2 outs here in the fourth inning. Ideally, we get this batter out before that runner at third can cross the plate, and we get out of this. They get out of this half inning undamaged. Don't you think there,
Exactly.
Ben? Let's see if Tally's thinking the same thing we are. Well, we know he's thinking. Let's see if he can execute the same thing we're thinking.
Exactly.
First pitch,
Good. Attaboy.
ball.
Go after him, Cal. Here we go.
Seemed a bit high and inside.
Yeah. The ump also looks a little picky on his strike zone. Another fastball low and in the dirt.
Now, you know, a flat tire. I think about a flat tire doesn't really fit.
That's what I'm saying. Flat tire.
I don't think that we should. That was never a thing.
Benjamin, you went from defending flat tire to the end of the earth to now just out of nowhere, just
What else would it be? A shot in the dirt?
shot in the dirt. I like shot in the dirt. You know
Shot in
what?
the dirt? There's a shot in the dirt.
Yeah, let's go with that. Shot in the dirt.
You see that?
Boom.
I'm on top of it.
Boom.
The count's 2-0, right?
Count is 2-0. Breaking ball there.
Good job. Attaboy.
I think the funniest part, I work the scoreboard, and when I want to make sure the count's right, I look up at the scoreboard. Like the right count? Think so, yeah.
Well, see, I do that when I'm doing this play-by-play here. I look at the scoreboard.
Exactly. So that's why it's tough.
So that's what I'm
if
relying
I'm
on
wrong,
you,
you're
Benjamin.
wrong,
Yeah,
and we're
exactly.
all
I'm
both
relying
wrong.
on you, Benjamin. Shot in the grass there.
Exactly.
Little, just right on the cusp of the grass. We're
Like the fringe.
had a little tumble there in the stand.
Oh, she's all right.
Yeah, I hope everyone's all right back there.
You know, when I fall, I can't get up. That's why I use Life Alert. We're not
Benjamin-
sponsored by Life Alert, though.
Benjamin, you really are working this whole old man angle, aren't you?
You know, when I'm old, I've got plenty of practice. There's a shot in the dirt again.
It's going to be a 4-pitch walk there.
Oh, there's going to be a meeting on the mound. You see head coach Mike Woods out there with Tally Wright. Let's see what he has to say.
I know, Benjamin, Tally Wright, definitely one of the hardest pitchers we've seen on the Huskies lineup so far, haven't we?
Now, hardest in what terms?
As far as pitch speed.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, him and
One
I
of the
believe
quickest
Shane.
pitchers, yes.
Yeah, I believe him and Shane Murphy throw the hardest fastball I've seen so far.
You know, Logan Salomon, he's a good pitcher, too.
Yes.
I believe we played Castile
Yeah.
with Salomon up on the mound. He's got an arm, too.
Yeah. Dustin Bermudez, really good at
Exactly.
He's very pinpoint accurate. Got a lot of movement on his pitches, but
All of our pitchers are
great in their own ways.
great, exactly.
Yeah.
Some are quick, some can, you know, really move the ball around.
Some can really paint corners. They're all
Exactly.
yeah. A lot of weapons, a lot of versatility.
And
a lot
some
of
can
all that.
walk. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and some of them can hit for the life of them too. Look at Brock Selvage out there,
Exactly.
DH, and Dustin Bermudez playing shortstop and hitting out there.
First pitch goes for a ball, moves the count to 1-0 with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. You know, I said it once, a pickoff attempt. No. Stepped off. Looking at first, looking at third. Nothing. Fouled off. Move the count to 1-1. I believe so. This umpire really hasn't been holding up pitches, which would be nice if he did.
Deep breath, under control right here. Right here now.
Counts 2-1 with 2 outs. Run takes second. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Toros. Tally Wright down low for a ball. That one's banging on the trap door there.
Banging on the trap. Banging on the trap door. I like that
You
one.
like that one too?
You never cease to amaze me.
Got a
Benjamin.
kid.
All these.
I'm quick on my feet. I'm light on my feet. I'm a
I
great
like
dancer.
It. I like it. All these. It's unique. It's fun. It's interesting. It's new. That one's chopped over to third.
Oh, and a Throw that went wide.
Very
One runner.
hard. He was trying hard to get that throw over to third in time.
I believe that's 2 runners
Maybe
now.
tried a little too hard, a little too high. Throw got away from him, and that's going to let 2 cross for the Toros. And you know, we just had that great offensive inning for the Huskies, and have an error like that, and that's hard to. That's the stuff. It's shooting yourself in the foot. That's the hardest part about trying to mount a comeback. Is you gotta beat yourself more than you have to beat the opponent at times.
That is very true. Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
clear the
that.
count.
See, I can be quick on my feet too, Ben. That was just right off the. Right
Are you
off
a good
the cuff.
dancer?
Definitely not.
No.
Most certainly not.
I'd say I am. I'm not a great dancer at all. The guy who actually taught me how to play golf, great friend of mine, Mr. Michael Barnett. Great dancer.
Really?
Yes.
So I'd love to be a great dancer. That's an asset.
My mother
I'd like
takes
to have.
dance lessons.
You know what, Benjamin? We should do. We should
Wanna take
tango.
dance? I love tango.
Yeah. You want to go to
You know
prom?
what they say? It takes 2 to tango. We're going to prom together?
Yeah, let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Let's.
I've already got a date, though.
Oh. you
Yeah,
know,
I'll call her and cancel.
oh,
I've got to co-voice.
I'm honored, Benjamin. got a little infield mound
Taking
visit
my
there.
beautiful wife. She's not my wife, but she's beautiful. I'll say that.
I was about to say, I hope she's not your wife there. You're a minor.
I am a minor.
Counts on 1, 2 outs here. Top of the 4th inning.
Well, it depends who's asking. We'll say that much. Uh-oh.
Is the law asking, Benjamin?
I fought the law, and the law won. I've actually fought the law before, believe it or not.
Oh. Maybe we talk about that on a non-school. on a non-school.
No, I'm open about it. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't bad.
Breaking ball there. A lot of movement there. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Runner in scoring position for the Toros. 2 outs. Let's see what Tally Wright can do here. Hopefully get out of this half inning. Fastball there, fouled back. That'll keep the count at 1-2. Fastball there. Called a ball. I'm a little perplexed there, Benjamin.
Perplexed. Did he say 1 and 2? 1 and 2. No, we had a foul ball. There's no way.
Oh, that sounded like that one hit something. Apparently not the player. Runner will advance on the pass ball.
Move to a full count, I believe so. Look at those. It's one of those movie scenes. It's a full count with 2 outs.
Runner on third, scoring
And
position.
then top of the 4th.
Although I think, top of the 4th. They're
Yeah.
up by 8 runs. Not quite a movie scene. But, you know,
Now, but if they end up...
we're trying to make it the most exciting game we can.
There it
Is
is.
that- Able to work a walk there. We're trying to make it the most exciting we can because it's hard right now for our
We do.
Husky
You want to
fans.
hear a
watching.
quick funny story after I announce this guy? 22. Luke. It's either Luke or Luck. Luckshot, that's a good name. Anyway,
After I announce this guy, ceases to announce the guy, or fails to announce the guy.
it seems to announce the guy. And
Benjamin.
see, now you know the difference.
I know.
And anyway, so this is a story told by George Burns. So he's with his wife. He's with his best friend Jack Benny. You know who Jack Benny is?
No idea.
Oh God, you're too young.
I'm
Jack
older
Benny.
than you, Benjamin.
Keep saying that.
I
Strike
am.
called.
Let's compare birth certificates.
Right
I'm
down the
older than
motorway.
you.
Anyway, so Jack Benny and George Burns are out to dinner. Out to breakfast, really. And a ball called, 1-1. No big deal. And so George Burns says, I'm going to have bacon and eggs. Jack says, I'm going to have cream of wheat. But I hate cream of wheat. Oh, goes right up past him. 1 runner takes home.
That one hit just over the glove of Second baseman was that number 3, Isaiah Adams.
Isaiah Adams. Yes,
Isaiah
sir.
Adams, excuse me. Just hit just barely over the glove of Isaiah Adams. Good for a base hit, and that'll bring over yet another run for the Mountain View Toros.
Now batting for the Toros, number 17, McKay Barney.
As I was saying before, it's rudely interrupted by baseball. Kidding. So, Jack Benny says, I'll have cream of wheat, but I hate cream of wheat. Up and over again.
That was basically the exact same hit almost we saw as last time. And that's
Another
going to
runner
bring the
takes home.
same result as well, another run. We are now almost entering. Keep in mind, if the Huskies do not score in the bottom of this 4th inning, I believe we
think-
have to finish the 5th inning.
We have to finish the 5th inning.
I believe.
We're gonna see a meeting
Don't
on the
check me
mound.
on that. But
Now,
at
while the
moment-
meeting's on the mound, I'm going to finish my story.
Oh, they're already done. But
Darn it. The story's a long story, too. I'm not going to be able to say the whole thing.
Well, maybe we'll save it for another time.
No, I
then.
want to say it. I haven't told anybody before.
All right. Well, let's go then.
All right, so there's a new kid on the mound. Any big deal? I'm kidding. On the plate. Number 3, Dallas Wise. So Jack Benny says, I'm going to have cream of wheat. But I hate cream of wheat. So George says, then why are you getting cream of wheat? He says, Mary says it's good for me. Well, then tell Mary to eat cream of wheat. He says, I'm having bacon and eggs. I love bacon and eggs. Then why don't you order bacon and eggs? Mary says it's bad for me. Then tell Mary not to eat bacon and eggs. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes, okay, so the waiter comes over, I'll have bacon and eggs. I'll have bacon and eggs too. George says, when the check comes around, give it to Jack. He says, why should I pay for it? He says, if you don't, I'll tell Mary you had bacon and eggs. God, that was funnier back in the day.
The pitch there is going to go for a ball. Count will move to 2-1. Runners on first and second for the Toros here. 2 outs on the top of the 4th. But as I was saying earlier, with the Toros being up by 10 runs, we are in the 4th inning. But I believe if we complete the 5th inning and the Toros are still up by 10 runs, that would end the game via run rule. However, with that play there, Isaiah Adams with the forced second, that will end the top of the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully we can see some more Husky offense here in the bottom of the 4th.
I hope so. But we will find out soon enough, won't we?
Yeah.
Well, and so will you. So you better stay tuned for more.
When I tell jokes, you get
I usually do, but I was like, I can't even fake chuckle.
about 16 cigars a day. George, as your doctor said, my doctors are dead. He lives to be 100 years old. I'm gonna get blown over out here.
How do we still have 12 people? At one point, we are all the way up to 13. That's what I was actually thinking. So I wanted them to see,
One day we have to have a camera facing at us.
That's what we did for football. We had a camera.
Yeah.
But if you see like my Twitter header, there's a picture of me.
Oh, yeah. Isaac was wearing like a beige suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't use it all that. It was basically like for timeouts to bring in the show and to kick it out.
I think we should
Oh yeah, it's all like mine was literally like I was sitting. We had to like sit away from the table so we could do this.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was only like when we knew we were going to use it. We only used it 4 or 5 times.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 1, Easton Irwin.
As you heard from the angelic voice again, Easton Irwin up to bat for the Huskies. Bottom of the fourth, I believe we have a new pitcher in for the Toros as well.
I believe we do. Let's see who that is.
Number 24.
How are you so sure?
I am sure. I just saw him.
Well, 24 is Sean Rimmer.
Sean Rimmer.
He should be playing first base.
Little slider there, goes for a strike.
Let's see. It'd be 1-1, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
I hope so. I'll get an earful if it isn't.
I believe it. Actually, I think it might be 0-2 because I believe he hit the first one and that second one was called a strike. I believe the count's 0-2.
0-2? Well, let's do that then. If Sean Rimmer's on the mound now. Whoa, that one's knocking on heaven's door. Whoa.
Oh my god. You gotta get that Axl Rose raspiness. Do you prefer
That
the,
one is belted to center field. Going
And-
back. That makes the catch, calls the out.
Now, Benjamin, do you prefer the, what is it, Bob Dylan that did it, or Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses that did the
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. See, I as a Guns N' Roses guy.
I like the more angelic kind of. Let me announce it. No, I already missed it. Ball called. Yeah, Bob Dylan has like, it's more like a choir kind of, like a gospel tone to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, see, I'm kind of a hard rock kind of guy, and I actually saw Guns N' Roses live.
No, you did not.
I did.
Where at?
At I believe it was at that time University of Phoenix Stadium, where the Cardinals played. Now it's State Farm Stadium, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, Axl Rose. I was actually quite impressed for how different he looks, but how he sounds identical still. Impressive. Isaiah steps out and back in. Breaking ball there, gets a little piece of it. Three and one's count. Or, excuse me, 2 and one's count. Swing and a minute.
1-2. That's what I had.
Still back. Oh, wait, no. Excuse me. I'm all over the place. Pitcher, Tally Wright up to bat. First pitch goes for a ball. New pitcher for the Toros, throwing quite quickly. Throwing some heat. As he, what do we call those now?
Shot in the dirt.
Shot in the dirt.
That'd be a great bar in the desert.
Shot in the dirt.
Another one.
I like it. Old West theme. I think that's the quickest 3-0 count I've ever seen work.
Yeah, he's just bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, he's working up there. He's trying to get stuff done.
He's got a 6-shooter. Just firing out fastballs.
That one goes for a strike. Move the count to 3-1.
I hope. I'll get an earful either way. The pitch.
That one's high. Be a walk for the pitcher, number 25, Tally Wright. And that'll bring up number 4, shortstop Dustin Bermudez.
Now, 21, that is Shane Murphy. Shane Anderson, I think.
Yeah, Shane Anderson.
Shane Anderson is pinch running for the pitcher.
Ooh, that pitch is going to be hit great to left. That's going to drop. Left fielder has a tough time fielding it, able to keep it in front of him, though. It's going to be a base hit for shortstop number 4, Dustin Bermudez.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 22, Michael Bruiser.
the Bruise Man.
The Bruise Man.
See, Dustin Bermudez and Tally Wright doing a great job giving Michael Bruiser some tools to work with out there.
Well, I'm hoping to see just soar it, send it right over the fence. Ooh.
Passed ball. Runners will not go. Count will be 1-0. Runners on first and second for the Huskies. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Michael Bruiser up the box. That one's fouled back. I'll even up the count at 1-1.
There's a bug on my watch. Not anymore. As Uncle Ben, sitting here in his rocker, is falling asleep. Been up for so long.
Pass ball there. Runners will go this time. Catcher couldn't even find the ball for a second. Pitcher had to come over there and tell him where it went. That'll put both runners in scoring position for the Bruise Man. And that'll put the count at 2-1. Let's see what he can do.
Come on, Bruiser. You got this. Send it over the wall.
Yeah, you know, I'd love to see a little 3-run jack out of the Bruise Man here. Or
It's
even
not,
just,
not very uncommon for him.
or just a little
Ooh,
2-run
there.
base hit. Wouldn't be bad. 2 runners in scoring position. When there's going to go for a ball, he's 1 pitch away from a walk here if he's not careful.
Well, you know what? If he does walk, we're in good hands.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
Mr. J.D.
Yeah,
McLaughlin coming up to
also
bat next.
would not mind loading the bases for J.D. McLaughlin whatsoever. 3-1's the count. Here's a
Well,
pitch.
there it goes.
That one's hit high and far to left.
So long!
What do you know?
Oh, what do you say to that, huh?
3-run shot for Michael Bruiser. I will be collecting my bets after the game. Just kidding, as I am a high school student and I'm not allowed to bet money.
That's sports gambling.
Yeah. No, I'm just a little, like I said, I am the Tony Romo of baseball high school broadcasting. Just out here predicting, foreshadowing.
Well, now J.D. McLaughlin's here all alone.
Yeah, you know what?
It looks empty out there.
Yeah, we wanted loaded bases for JD, but I think this isn't bad either.
I'm calling a solo. It's going to be a 2-1 count. He's going to hit it over.
Really? Ooh, sharp breaking ball there.
What do you say? Place your bets. Place your bets.
You know what? I'm gonna
Take a shot in the dirt.
I'm gonna say Bruiser's. I'm gonna say JD. You know what?
Looking good so far.
Yeah, it's looking good so far. You got the 2 right.
I got a feeling he's not going to swing at this one. He's going to go right up the alley, and the 4th pitch, he's going to send it over. Oh, well, I was close. Oh, I would have been so close.
Ooh, well, he would have
Shot
had
by
to still
one
hit
pitch.
the home run though. That's the hardest part.
Okay, well, yeah. That's coming. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Send it. Oh.
Well, he is able to get on base though. We'll take that.
With
2 outs here in the bottom
Tyler
of the 4th.
Wilson. Clearance bat.
Yeah, T. Willie. Lefty
Now
coming out.
batting for the Huskies. Number 8, Tyler Wilson.
Yeah, Tony Romo, if you need some, if you're listening, because I know you are out there, if you need some coaching for next season, I'm available.
Now, he's broadcasting now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's broadcasting. He's famous for predicting plays before they happen, and just
good.
showing off my little Tony Romo impersonations there.
I predict plays, but
Yeah.
right.
See, predicted the 3-run shot there.
You did.
Not bad.
You know, I'm piggybacking off of you because I did say it's not uncommon for him.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give you that too. Yeah.
What do you think? You see?
We're gonna get a.
Tony Romo's son or something. Tony Romo's grandfather.
That one's popped up into foul territory.
Strike called.
Yeah, the one luckily able to get out of the playing field. That way the inning is able to stay alive.
Because who knows what can happen
Yeah.
in the top of the 5th.
Especially with T. Willie at the box.
Exactly. You score 13-6.
We're out of run rule at the moment. Counts 1-1. Runner on first. Tyler Wilson, catcher, in the box for the Huskies. Normally plays first base. Doing a good job catching for the Huskies today. Breaking ball there, takes a hack. Not able to get a good piece of it. I'll move the count to 1-2. On deck for the Huskies is number 20, Will Maxey, if Tyler Wilson's able to reach here.
The count is 1-2. 2 outs.
In the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw over to first, and that'll do it. After 4, your score, Mountain View 13, Hamilton 6. Well, we've seen so far, little spurts of offense out of the Huskies. At least we have now back-to-back innings, 3 runs. Not bad. We did say we needed consistent 3-run innings, although we kind of shot ourselves in the foot there earlier in the top half of the inning. Do you have a new pitcher on the mound for the Huskies?
That'll be
Is number 10.
Kyle Ponzo.
We have not seen
We
him
have
so
not
far.
heard from him all season.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's played. Just referring to us broadcasting,
Yes.
we have not seen him. Interested to see what he can do here for the Huskies. Anyways, stay tuned to find out.
As always.
Keep up the good work.
Hey, we'll try.
See, that's like, I like his pitching stuff. It's so like relaxed. If you watch it, just like but it's looks like it just flings out of the I like that. It's almost kind of sad. It seems like it's
You gotta flip.
yeah.
Now entering the game and pitching for the Huskies, number 10, Kyle Ponzo. And now batting for the Toros, number 24, Sean Rimmer.
Well, pitcher against pitcher here.
Yeah. See what the new pitcher, Kyle Ponzo, can do. First pitch, breaking ball, a little low. Counts 1-0.
Now, Sean Rimmer is a big hitter, as we have seen prior. Powerful man. Oh,
Good fastball there and a big hack taken.
oh yeah.
Able to get by him there. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Another fastball there, goes for a strike.
Now Ponzo throwing some heat out here.
Yeah, I like what we're seeing out of Ponzo so far.
Exactly. I really hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Ponzo. I got a feeling it is.
We'll just call him Kyle. Breaking ball, that is breaking ball, although it's not a, we're making these judgments quick. We've only seen 4 pitches out of him so far, but he's thrown 2 fastballs, 2 breaking balls. This breaking ball has a lot of movement, just needs to find his spot. And this fastball is coming out hot. Again there, a little bit up and in, but some heat coming off that.
We're
Full
full
count
count
here.
on the first at-bat of his pitching here at today's game.
Let's see if you can get him to bite on something here. Slider
Strike
gets
three.
him. Wow.
It's 19. Can I get the bet? 19. Cam. Choices.
Impressive.
Now batting for the Toros. Number 19, Cam Joaces.
Goes breaking ball, fastball, breaking ball, fastball. Then another breaking ball, and then slider out of nowhere.
Very impressive.
Yeah. Another strike there.
Now it's just wrapped it up again.
0-1's count. 1 out here in top of the 5th. Fastball a bit low. Count will even up at 1-1. Another breaking ball there gets him to swing and miss. We'll move the count to 1-2. Breaking ball again. A bit outside. Count will even up at 2-2.
Going up. Mind defense. And he made the catch.
Outmade. I don't know if our cameras were able to get that, but a sliding catch made there by, I believe, shortstop Dustin Bermudez. Impressive play made. Able to hold on to it, too, to get the out. Wow. They'll make it 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. They're doing some work there for their new pitcher on the mound. Like it. Like what I'm seeing. That'll bring up number 12 for the Toros.
Oh, Tyler Barnes, the former pitcher.
First pitch goes for a ball. Fastball goes for a strike. Counts 1-1. Another strike there. Will make the count 1-2. That one's going to be popped up to shallow left. Play is made, and that's going to do it for the top of the 5th. Now, Benjamin, what do you think there out of the new pitch for the Huskies?
It's over. Jeez, that was probably the quickest half inning I've seen probably all year.
Yeah, that was impressive. He came out there and commanded that inning. Really, he's out there throwing fast and effectively, working pitches, working zones. I liked what I saw. We haven't seen Kyle pitch. Like, personally, we haven't seen him pitch yet. Liked what I saw. Very impressive. We'll see how the Huskies can answer offensively, though. In the bottom of this 5th inning, they do trail by 7. Stay tuned to find out.
Hey, Jose. Yes, sir. Is Jose coming in? Place, Brandon. Oh my God, my legs.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 5th inning here at Husky Field. Your Huskies trail by 7 at the moment. See what they can do to combat that. First pitch going to be a bit inside. It'll go for a ball.
A bit inside. That one was inside. This thing was so far inside, it's almost at the back door.
Yeah, he's lucky he has an innie. Well, let's hope he has an innie at least. Might have made it an innie after that one.
Indeed.
Fouls that one off. Count will move to 1-1. Breaking ball there. Stays a bit inside. Count will move to 2-1.
I can save it.
That one's going to sneak past. And it's going to be a base hit. Start off the bottom of the 5th. I like it. I like it. And more importantly, that's going to bring up a new batter, Jose Valenzuela. Oh, Valenzuela, excuse me.
Now entering the game and batting for the Huskies, number 2, Jose Valenzuela.
Jose, a great utility player for the Huskies. See him quite a bit throughout the games here and there. Takes a first pitch, pop out to center there. Not what he wanted to do there. It's gonna be the first out here in the bottom of the 5th.
I love you, Jose. Easton Irwin coming bat now.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 1, Easton Irwin.
Now, Alex, he's... Ooh, strike called.
Fastball there to start it off.
It was a bit inside. The strike was called. The pitch was called a strike.
Ooh,
Oh, jeez.
that one knocking on heaven's door.
Attaboy.
Gonna move the count to 1-1.
I almost called that one a strike by accident.
I don't know on what planet that would be a strike, Benjamin.
Who knows? Jupiter. Going up.
Gets a piece of
Going
that one,
straight
fouls
up.
it almost straight up in the air.
That one was knocking on heaven's door.
It's
Bring
gonna bring
number
up
3, Isaiah Adams. Sorry,
No, you
were you
beat me to
talking?
it. No, you're good.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 3, Isaiah Adams.
A bit inside, a bit up high, I should say.
Fouls that one back. Wow.
And a great catch by the fan,
Yeah,
just
shout
south
out.
of me.
Nice.
I'm sorry, you'll probably over hear me sniffling. I got bad allergies.
Yeah. Dust picking up here from the breeze.
Exactly. There's so much dust here in the valley, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. Ooh, big hack there. Fortunately, not able to get a piece of it. Sorry there. I think everyone at home just heard you blow your nose there, Benjamin.
Yeah, keep it, frame it, put it on the backboard or something.
Well, the strikeout there. That's going to end the bottom of the 5th. No runs put up for the Huskies. Not what they needed.
Oh. I was doing what you did when you ought to hear me sneezing or sniffling every now and then. I want you to think I'm doing something else.
Yeah. Well, Kyle Ponzo's going to come back on the mound to start
Hey, gotta
the
get-
6th inning.
Now it's just 3 runs,
Yeah,
and they take it.
if Mountain View puts up 3 runs, the game will end.
Actually, I think we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. I think we have to finish the inning.
Possibly, yeah. We'll see. Although, let's hope that it doesn't happen. Maybe the Huskies can bounce back and
Indeed. I know
Well, some
sunset's
miracle.
coming up here pretty soon.
yeah.
Next half hour.
Yeah, no lights here at Husky Field either. So
No, sure.
6:37 p.m. Sunset, 47 minutes.
How'd you find that out so fast?
I have it on my Apple Watch.
Do you really?
Yeah,
What
I-
series is that?
This is Series 4.
I have the Series 1. I'm way behind.
Holy cow, Benjamin. You gotta get up with the times.
I just know that, well, I know the time.
Well,
It's,
see, I have. Well, you can create your own watch faces. I have it up here in
oh,
the
I
corner.
have that.
I know. You can program it up in there in the corner.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Come on,
See,
number
I come
4.
prepared.
Tommy. Now batting for the Toros. Number 4, Tommy Nicholson.
See, no, Benjamin. Actually, what I do is every morning when I wake up, I look up the sunrise and sunset times just in case a moment like this arises, just to be prepared. And it just, for the first time in my 18 years of existence, finally has paid off. Shows bunt there.
You must have no life.
Wow, Ben, don't try to sugarcoat it at all.
Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know. I'm just, well, so
So
was
working
I.
at the golf course, we have to know the sunrise and sunset. Down low, then up high. Make the count 2-0 in the top of the 6th inning. My back is killing me, let me tell you.
Pitch
Alfonso.
another one. Another pitch there goes a bit high. Count will move to 3-0. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk.
Number 18.
Now batting for the Toros. Number 18, Bennett Wagner.
Oh, it was right down the alleyway.
Yeah, breaking ball there. Nice one.
Straight up the motorway.
Good way to steal a strike there, start the count.
Mm-hmm.
That one goes for a ball. That'll even up the count at 1-1.
Got a runner on first. Who's on first? That's an old skit. You're too young.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Who's
Another
on
breaking
third? But there's
ball.
a strike.
That goes for a strike.
Got a battle right here.
You know who Abbott and Costello are?
I do not.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. That's a
That's a-
swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, gotta get the little Wayne's World in there. Swing.
Swing. 11. Jeremy Krause.
Getting some signals there from his third base coach before he steps in the box.
Come on, folks. Let's play some ball. We're all here to have fun. No need to get upset with each other. There's a ball.
Good job by Tyler Murray playing catcher there. Able to
Who?
keep the ball in front of him. Oh, Tyler Will. Well, I'm so used to calling him T. Willie. Tyler
Who'd you say?
Wilson.
You said like
Excuse me.
Tyler.
Tyler Murray. Excuse
Oh,
me.
my.
I'm all over the place today. Gets a piece of that one.
Now the coach got that one. Is that? That's not bad.
No, if the ball's already foul and out of play, then it's no biggie.
Oh.
No, even up to count at 1-1. No, runner on first, one out here in the top of the 6th inning. Runner goes. Ooh, ball hit right through second. Runner's gonna stay at third.
Runners on the corners.
Yeah,
a
base hit.
That'll bring it number 5. Cole Shockey. Missed him. Cole Shockey up at the plate for the Toros. Strike called. Two to the left.
Breaking ball there, goes for a strike as well. Starts out the count. 0-2. Not bad. Back-to-back breaking balls. Fastball.
Got him.
And got him for the strikeout. What a nice at-bat. 3-pitch strikeout. Not bad.
That'll bring up number 17. What's that? I'm going to take a guess. It's McKay? McKay Barney? Should have put money on it.
Now batting for the Toros, number 17, McKay Barney.
Go on, like to sing it all.
Not publicly, no. And my in the car, get a little jam going.
There you go. I love to sing.
See, you should do the national anthem for us.
Oh, I can't butcher that song. That song's too beautiful. I'll sing "Take Me Out of the Ball Game."
Oh yeah.
Take me out to the ball game.
Maybe not now, Benjamin.
Take me out to the crowd.
It's going to be a second ball of the at-bat. Count's going to be 2-0. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. Runners on the corners for the Toros.
By me. Swing and a miss. That was pretty funny. I'll give
Yeah.
it 2-1. 2-1's to count. 2 outs. Here we go. Here we go. Place your bets. Place your bets. Yes.
You got the PA mic right there, Ben. Why don't you give the fans here in attendance a little treat?
Out to the ball game.
2-1's the count.
Take.
That one a bit high and outside. Oh, excuse me. It was 3-1.
It was 3-1, Colin. Come on. What are you looking at the scoreboard?
Yeah, I was looking at the scoreboard.
It's probably
there,
wrong.
Benjamin. What's going on? You're too busy singing.
Take. Uh-oh.
Bases loaded. You're going to see a little pitcher meeting here. 2 outs, though.
Second baseman. Dallas Wise up to bat now.
Good thing here is that with the bases loaded, there's a force out at any bag, or I guess any base.
Uh-huh.
Home plate not being a bag. Pitch going to be low and in the dirt. It'll go for a ball.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. Let's get some runs. I gotta tell you what, it's gonna be one of those movie scenes. It's coming.
Benjamin, they're up by 7 runs. You can't say it's going to be one of those movie scenes all the time. Doesn't work like that. This isn't Hollywood.
Well, how does it work?
See, it only works like bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. You're down by X amount of runs. You have X amount of runners on the exact amount of runners on base. You need this hit to win the game, or you need it to stay like, ooh, nasty slider there. Holy cow.
See, it's coming. Just like the simple. It's a full count. There's 2 outs. The bases are loaded.
They're up by 7 runs. You
Okay,
know.
they don't say that part.
Ooh.
Strike. Hey.
Full count. 2 outs.
It's one of those.
No, it's not, Benjamin. It only works if you're down by X amount of
It's like
runs.
you're down by.
If you're down by 2,
by 3.
Yeah, and you have.
You hit a grand slam. You win.
Yeah. That's gonna be. It looks hopefully a pop out there.
Got him. So no runs are scored.
Correct. That's gonna end the top of the 6th inning. Huskies escape unscathed. Luckily enough, as they had bases loaded there. Oh my God.
Out
Well, with that going on, I think we're going to take our break. We'll see you again for the bottom of the 6th.
To the crowd.
I don't care if I ever get back the team. It's a shame. You're out at when Ben's keeping score. Ben's running the scores. Same picture. We're just throwing, what's his name? The dude that does the
Five re-enter.
Mike Myers.
Yeah, Mike Myers. Too Willie. That's like something you would say too. And we're doing the twins. Fat bastard.
Too Willie.
You really are a fuck.
2 for 7, 5 for 15.
Yeah.
B-Rock. That's good.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning here at Husky Field. Up at the plate is number 5, Brock Selvich. First pitch he sees is a shot in the dirt. Move the count to 1-0. Huskies are down by a score of 6-13. Not an insurmountable comeback, but it'd be quite a miracle nonetheless to come back at this point. The bottom of the 6th inning.
Oh, it's one of those days. Just one of those days. I'm singing in the rain.
Ben, I think you're doing quite a bit of singing here.
In the rain. Whoa, it scared me.
A little loud crack off that bat as he sends that one in the left for a base hit.
Great hit.
Yeah.
God, did you see me jump out of my shoes?
Yeah, a loud bat crack there.
I'll have to go to the happy recap on that one. Whoa. Hey-o.
Now batting for the Huskies. Number 4, Dustin Bermudez.
See if the Huskies
funny
can get
thing,
some.
go ahead.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. See,
So what?
You know what, Benjamin? I'm going to get you one of these times. See if the Huskies can get some offense rolling here. Haven't seen consistent offense yet out of the Huskies. Seen little spurs here and there, but, you know, let's see what they can get going. Runner on first, no outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Shortstop number 4, Dustin Bermudez at the plate. His first pitch is a strike. Ben, I think
Okay,
you got.
I got to stop.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think you've reached your singing cutoff. I think you're cut off.
That one's going back. So long!
That's going to be a 2-run shot.
Dustin Bermudez, the shortstop today. Oh, he can hang a star on that baby. Let me tell you about it.
Well, that's a way to start off the inning. If only we could.
And Michael Bruce is coming to the bat.
Yeah.
We
See,
got it. Oh, jeez.
Now batting for the Huskies. Number 22, Michael Bruiser.
Gonna be a ball called.
See, you know, if we had a start like that in the first inning, probably changes the
wouldn't have
momentum.
this problem.
Yeah, it probably changes the momentum of the game a bit. Just like, you know, the Toros had that fast start. They had that momentum and rode that.
Down low. That'll move the count to 3-0. You like jazz?
This B movie over here.
Right down the boulevard. First strike. Moving the count to 3-1.
You like jazz?
Do you like jazz?
Michael Breezer able to work a walk there.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 23, J.D. McLaughlin.
J.D. McLaughlin.
I thought we said you reached your cutoff limit there, Mr. Gerdick.
Mr. DeVoice.
Mr. Voice. If that even is your real name.
Ooh.
First pitch for JD goes for a strike.
I like singing. You like Frank Sinatra?
I haven't listened to a whole lot of Frank.
Fly me to the moon.
And
Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
0-2's count. Runner on first for JD McLaughlin.
In other words,
Chops that one over to short.
double play.
No. Oh, thought he beat it there.
Great play with T. Willie coming to bat.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 8, Tyler Wilson.
Down low for a ball. That one's
One to nose count for Tyler Wilson, playing catcher today. Fouls that one off. Leaving up the count at 1-1. Counts 1-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Ooh, some heat on that fastball for pitcher for the Toros, number 24. Goes for a ball, leaving up the count at 2-2. Tyler Wilson shoots one in the left, into the gap. And that's going to do it for the sixth inning. Your score after 6, Mountain View 13, Hamilton 8.
It was a pretty eventful inning, I'd say, with Hamilton putting up 2 runs, and that'll be a 2-run homer by number 4, Dustin Ramirez.
Yeah, not bad.
They ain't half bad at all.
Yeah. Well, let's see what I believe this will be the last inning of the game, most likely, unless the Huskies can put up a miracle, miracle 5-run inning. Not something we haven't seen them do before.
Exactly.
But, seeing at the pace of this game's going.
There's
We'll
only one
see.
way to find out.
Yeah.
So, folks, stay tuned for more.
pitching for the Huskies, number 17, Brian Otruba.
Welcome back, folks. As you see, a drive going out to right field. Makes the catch and calls him out. Just one out here in the top of the 7th. Oops, I'm so sorry. That one belted. Off the fence there. Foul ball. With the count to 0-1. Swing and a miss. Carl, that'll be a swing and a miss.
Yeah, you gotta get that little trim.
I was going foul ball. That'll leave the count at 0-2. Colin, you know what time it is?
What time is it, Ben?
I think it's a pop fly. Got him out. Second out. I think it's time for some new cushioning on this chair. I think I've worn it out.
Really? Because I sat in your chair and it's actually significantly more comfortable than my chair.
I offered you if you wanted this chair.
I know, but yours is leather. This one's more breathable.
Yeah, there's nothing down here anymore.
Can you look how far your hand sinks deep into there?
Exactly.
Just talk. That's the definition of cushioning, Benjamin.
Oh no, there's no cushioning left. I've been sitting on it all day. Number 12 at the bat, Tyler Burns. Pitcher. That ball was right at the motorway. Swing and a miss.
Ben, who we got pitching in there for the Huskies now?
We have Brian Otruba, number 17, pitching for the Huskies. Fascinating. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Now that is probably the quickest half inning I've ever seen.
Wow, Otruba coming out effective then.
Look at that. No runs. Put up. Not but zeros.
Nice.
Not but zeros.
If only we could have done that earlier in the game, though.
Well, maybe that's an idea for Coach Woods.
Yeah.
Mr. Mike Woods.
Looks like last chance here for the Huskies. Put up some runs, stay in it. They do trail by 5 runs at the moment.
You know what? I'm feeling it. I believe we have...
Don't call it a comeback.
Call it a comeback. We have Will Maxey coming to bat. After Will Maxey, I believe we have Jose Valenzuela. After Valenzuela, Easton Irwin. Ooh, I got a feeling about this one.
All right, well, stay tuned to see what your Husky offense
We have a
can do
different
here.
pitcher today. We have number 14 up on the mound. Number 14 being Jackson Thomas. Stay tuned.
I like that. I know, but I'm saying that. What if you eat that?
Why not?
Why? What if somebody eats that? Will they die? Sick?
No, sir.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 20, Will Maxey.
And we're back. Will Maxey here at the plate against number 14, Jackson Thomas, the new pitcher for the Toros. The pitch. The pitch will be a ball.
Oh, yeah, let's go, Will. Come on, Will.
We've got a mammy and Alabama, and I make the people cry. That's George Burns, too.
See the Husky dugout starting to get a little rowdy.
Exactly.
Trying to get some momentum going. They don't want this game to end. They want I mean, possibly the game to end here if they put up 6 or more, but they want extras. They don't want to go home losers tonight.
They're getting quite rowdy.
Yeah.
Right down the alleyway. Strike called for 2-1 count.
Go, Will. Keep barreling balls, huh? Go, Will. Back to the box. Go, Will. Be ready to hit. Go, Will.
The pitch. Right up the motorway. Moving to the count to 2-2 with no outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. I gotta tell you something. Nah, forget about it. It's another story, another George Burns story.
Pitch is a bit low. Gonna go for a ball. Count will move to 3-2. Full count.
Full count. It's one of those movie scenes. I'm getting what they call it. I'm probably driving you. I'm driving you crazy.
I know you are. Every day, I'm losing years
you're-
off my life dealing
You know,
with you.
I'm
here.
getting gray in your hair.
Yeah, I was about to say my hair is going. I was literally just about to say that my hair is going to turn gray at 18.
I'm also a mind reader.
That one's chopped over to short.
And it doesn't make it in time. The runner, that is.
It's unfortunate for the Huskies. They needed that. That'll bring up
Batting.
Jose Valenzuela.
Now
Valenzuela.
batting for the
excuse me.
Huskies.
Sorry, Jose.
Number
we
2,
love you.
Jose Valenzuela.
Didn't mean it like that, Jose. We love you.
There's an old saying, if you can't see mama tonight, you can't see mama at all. Well, when you go to a restaurant and they have sea bass, you know, this guy I used to have dinner with, he'd say,
Ooh.
oh, right down the boulevard.
Nasty breaking ball there. A lot of movement on that.
He'd
Gonna go
say,
for a strike.
he'd say, if you can't see bass tonight, you can't see bass at all. You know, you get tired of it. He says it about 17 times. And one night I go out to dinner and there's sea bass. I says, you know what? I want sea bass. I love sea bass, but I don't want to hear that lousy joke. So I whisper to the waiter, I'll have sea bass. And the waiter whispers back.
Another breaking ball there.
The waiter whispers back.
That one goes for a ball, I believe. I didn't hear a gesture from the ump.
How did I?
That one's fouled back. That one will be a strike. What are you trying to say to us there, Jose? Sent that one right. Oh, a little stinger there. You can see him shaking off his hand. Yeah, I think he's mad at me for accidentally mispronouncing his name. Sent one right over at our
Valenzuela.
announcing table.
Valenzuela.
You know what? Message received, Jose. Message received. I won't do it again. The strike out there, though, that will be the second
This
out.
isn't the
bottom of
turnout the
seventh.
Huskies wanted, I'll tell you that much.
Not at all. They're be pretty unlikely now. They would need to mount at least 5 runs or more on the last out. here.
Now batting for the Huskies. Number 1, Easton Irwin.
Easton Irwin comes to bat. The pitch.
Breaking
Shot
ball
in the
again.
dirt.
Nasty. Looks like a 12-6 there. Nasty 12-6 curve from the pitcher there. A lot of
Okay,
movement.
now you're just showing off.
I'm not showing out. You see the
A nasty 12-6 curve with a
See,
9-degree angle.
See, Benjamin, you want to know why they call it a 12-6 curve?
What?
Look at a clock. It goes 12 to 6, straight up and down, like a clock. 12-6 curve.
Was
There
that a
you
foul
go.
ball?
Yep, foul ball. Belief thinking. Yeah, learn something new every day, Benjamin. Learn something new every day. Just like an MMA, a 12-6 elbow.
12.
Right
Oh,
up and down.
you know what? I got one. When you don't have AC in your car, you have a 260. Other way around. I just.
Come on, you still got it, man. One more. Get yours, kid. Let's go.
Hello.
Fouls that one, but wow, that thing That ball hit the top of the fence. If that would have
And rolled all the way next to us.
If that would have bounced at probably at 1 degree more of an angle, we would have had a ball right on top of us there.
That one's going up, going deep.
Back into the gap and left.
And that's the ball game.
Well, not the performance we wanted to see out of our Huskies today. However, we hope they do bounce back for the next game. Your final here today at Husky Field, Mountain View 13, Hamilton 8. Now, Benjamin, what did you see out of this game? What did you like? Obviously, a lot of more stuff that we didn't like, but what did you like out of today's game?
I did say, the Toros offense was brilliant at the beginning of the game. It began to fall apart, but I believe the Huskies' defense was just showing through more often.
Yeah, we saw a lot of errors. The pitching, Brock Selvage didn't have his best day out in the mound. And I think he'd be the first to admit that as well. The first 2 innings were a little rocky. 9 runs in the first 2 innings for the Toros. So, not the best. Huskies will look to bounce back, though. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
Indeed it does.
And you know what, Benjamin? Unfortunately enough, our good luck charm is now officially over.
Unfortunately, it is.
This is our first game. I believe this is the 7th game we've broadcasted. And the first game we've broadcasted where the Huskies have lost.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, Coach Woods. Our luck has run out. If I would still recommend bringing us for the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we've shown that we can bring luck to the team. Just didn't show today, but luck. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
Well, folks, it's been a pleasure as always.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in today. We'll be back soon. For those of you, please subscribe with notifications on our YouTube channel, Hamilton Baseball Media. Be notified of our next streams when we go live that way you can watch and stay tuned. Stay supporting your Huskies wherever they are, wherever they be.
Yes, indeed. And I'm Benjamin Gerdick, the voice of Hamilton High.
And I'm Colin Hanson. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
Stay safe, everybody.